What is up, guys? It's Magic the Gamer back today with another video of Minecraft. Today we're playing in creative. We're going to teach you how to create your own island. We were trying to do one video like this, but it didn't come out right because it was too big of an island. But this is a lot smaller, so we're going to teach you how to do this. First, you want to clear your level of your sand, or depending on how you want to do it. I'm going to clear it all, make it all leveled. So that way it's all even. I don't want anything uneven right now. I'm just trying to make it straight. You want to make it one level. Now, a lot of people are wondering why I don't, because this one guy, he asked me, oh, do you read the comments? Yeah, I read the comments, guys. I read every comment y'all do, and I try to get back to y'all and try to answer your questions and stuff like that. Now, this one guy just commented yesterday. I appreciate y'all guys subscribing and liking the videos and commenting. I appreciate it so much. This guy was like, you need to add more design and more color. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a house with different colors. Because we've been doing oak plank and white and dark oak and certain color. Today, we're going to do rainbow. We're going to make a kind of a different color. Since we're in creative, we can do that. So our idea is we're going to take the pink and the blue, and we're going to do a combination with that. So bear with us. Alright, first we need to get all this sand done. We're going to clear out all the borderline. Oh, I think I went too far. Yeah, we did. I'm going to do it. I'm going to replace it all with grass blocks, because grass blocks does a little, it looks more like an island than actual sand. So we're going to get this island done. First, we got to outline the island. That's what we're doing with the grass blocks, is outlining the island. The one that's in the water right here. So that way we can till. That one didn't get an island, but it's alright. And then we'll straighten it up a little bit. We just need to get the island a little bit, fixed. So that way we know how big the island is, so we can determine how we want to build this. There was a block over here that I didn't do. Yes. Like that, we want to make it. So this is to show us like how we're gonna actually design it. Also gives us an idea of how big the island is, so that way we can design it however we want. Get on my island, turtle. So then we get this done, we'll actually demonstrate of what we're talking about. A lot of work to be done on this. If you're going to start trying to actually create your island, I would probably do it in creative, because it's a lot easier and faster. You can get this was a lot easier. But if you want to do it in survival, that's up to you. To me, it just takes a little bit longer, and I want to do it to where it's easier for y'all to understand and a lot more shorter. So let's do it as best we can. Let's get rid of all this sand right here, and let's patch it over the grass. Like that. Now we're going to get rid of all this grass here. One reason why we did it on this island is because it's empty. There's no trees, no creatures, nothing. Are you serious? I had to go in air mode just to get all this grass out of the way. This might take you a while, so just You can keep it as the grass, but we're gonna try to do I mean, you can keep it as the sand, but we're doing grass because it will, that way we know exactly, like, it actually looks like an island, not like a beach, because that's what it looks like right now, it's a beach. I'm patching over holes, yep. And you gotta hurry it up, patch this up as fast as we can. Okay, so this part of the island's done. Now, since it is a different design, we're gonna cut it, trim it up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer. We want to make it a little bit look a little bit right to me, like that. We're gonna trim it up a little bit, make it look a little bit better. That way, it doesn't look like all zigzag and do. We want to make it look like that, a little flat. And we're gonna do that on all sides right here, so we're gonna trim that up too, just to make it look a little bit better. That way we can actually tell it's an island and not tell it's a block full of blocks. Get that covered, get that all covered. I would not recommend actually building it this close to the water. It'd probably not be a safe idea, but we are doing it. Alright, let's get the grass out of the way. See, here's another thing. You gotta watch out for that. Oh, I can hear them. Oh, don't worry about the water, guys. I'll get that all cleaned up. But first, we're gonna take all the grass, the sand out, so that way we have all grass. Before we start building, you want to do that, especially if you have an island. You want to stop any leaks from coming in your island and causing your water to go everywhere. Take care of that water for now. There was a turtle in my island. What the heck? It got stuck. That's what it was dying from. I thought it was getting killed by the water. I'd be like, that doesn't make sense. Turtles are water. Get out of my island then, turtle. If you don't want to be and get hurt, get out of my island. So we're gonna patch all this up with grass. It might take you a little while depending on how big the island is. If you want to do a massive island, that's up to you. I'm not doing the massive island because I want to do a small island. Dang it, keep destroying the grass. We're gonna reframe it and make it look nice, but right now we're just patching up all the sand so we can get it with grass. Make it look a little bit like an island instead of like a sunny picnic basket. There's a lot of sand in this thing, dude. I wish I had that button to where I could just delete all the sand. Like, type in sand and then delete all the sand. That'd be actually a pretty cool button, though. But then it might be a bad idea because it might delete all the sand from the, like, the whole map, and then that would be great. Get all this grass patched up. Yeah, it might take you a while, but it all depends on, like, because I've seen some people, they can build a house in less than a minute. Right now we're not building the house, we're just getting it prepared, so that way we can do it. We need the island prepared before we start building. Always learn that. if you're gonna build a building or anything, you want to get your wherever you're building at, you want to get it straightened up. Keep destroying the sand underneath it in the process. Touch up all these holes that I just made for some stupid reason. I made them. And that's all the sand. Now, we got a crazy island, but we don't actually have to design it. We just need to take like these like blocks like this and trim it up so it doesn't look like weird. And probably need to fix that water section too, because that way it doesn't look like that. Let me get a bucket of water. Make sure it's all like... Yeah, see, we want it that way. Now over here we're going to build a tower. And then over here we're going to build a massive building or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but let's figure it out together, shall we? See, when it comes to like this, you can just take that out, make it look a little bit better. Trim it and patch it up a little bit. Make it look like that. Now this is our island. It doesn't look too bad. Let's put some grass in it. So we'll probably take it out later, but right now we're just going to patch it up with grass. Let's just get all this grass done. Too bad you can just type grass complete and it'd just be all done, but you know, we gotta do it by hand, so just bear with us, guys. So hope you guys are having a blessed day and enjoying your day. If you're at work, have a good day. I hope you guys have a great day at work and actually enjoy it. If you're at school, I hope you have a great day at school. If you're at, or if you're teaching at school, have a great day too. Because I know a lot of teachers, they're like annoyed because the students are so loud. Just have a great day, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, what you're working at. Just have a great day. That's all we need. That's all we, you know. That's all we need anymore. Is just have a great day. Enjoy the day. Almost finished patching this up. We still got quite a bit, but we're getting there. Dang it! Why are you patching it up like that? Stop patching it up like that. I do want to shout out to some other people. Shout out to a lot of the gamers out there. Give y'all a huge shout out. Shout out to the nice gamers, because there's some rude gamers. Because I was talking to some on Twitch a couple of days ago. I was using a different account, so they didn't know who I was at. And I asked them if they played with random people. Half of them said no. There was some people that actually said yeah, they do. I was trying to get them to play random with me on Call of Duty, but nobody wanted to, so I just normally just play with my homies, because every time I try to invite people to join my group, they just don't want to, for some stupid reason. But I'm hoping you guys have a good day. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to find a deal. Let's see what we can do. So our first part on this, to build the island and stuff like that, we need the block design. Now, apparently they had that. That's a nice block, dude. Whoever built a Personium, that's a nice block. But we're not doing that. So we're doing the pink, which is the crystal, and the warped one. Or you could do the cherry blossom. I think that the cherry blossom might, I don't know. Pale oak wood. What the? They had a pale oak? Wow. I did not know we had a pale oak. They're adding so much, dude. They're adding so much stuff. Give a huge shout out to Minecraft. I'm not. Wow, pale oak. You know, white. Okay, we'll actually do that in another video. We'll do the pink and the white. I think those would be a nice color. But we're gonna do the red and the blue. Now, to add a different color, we're gonna add both doors to add, you know, special design to it. Now let's see on our cobblestone. Because I use cobblestone a lot because it adds a nice texture to it. But I think in this one we might add Probably the polished black stone, maybe. I think that might go good with the dill, maybe. Depending, it might be white. You can add pretty much any color. We can add purple. That might add a not bad color. But then there's these. That might not be a bad color either. Ooh, it's so many colors to choose from. I just don't know which one to choose from. Alright, so first off, we need to get our outline borderline. Now this, we want to use walls, and we got to find a nice color. And this color would be probably this color, that, or the black stone wall. So this is what this color looks like, and this is what the black stone looks like. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. I think I want to go with the black stone because, I don't know. This one's just too close to that, and that black adds a nice color and texture to it. So I think we're going to go with the black stone. Blackstone fence, so let's get that. And let's design it. So we want to design it all the way around. We're doing this because it's a private island. Oh yeah, might change that. I need to fix that. Yeah, we're gonna make it where it's a little bit. Nope, that's the map. I don't want the map. Make it where a little more, not like so much zigzags, because you don't want to zigzag on your island. You just look weird. If it's like zigzag, it just doesn't stand out. So right now, we're not building the house quite yet. We're just getting the wall finished. That way we, I don't know why my throat's doing that. That way we can actually have a, kind of a, oh, that's not what I wanted. You know, to be honest, I think that actually looks better than the wall, to be honest. The brick instead of the wall. I think that that's a lot thicker, but I think it adds a nice texture. So we're gonna do the brick. Well, you know what? We can actually patch that up and get that all taken care of like that. Nope, I think I went too far. Yep, let's get that. Nope, I think I went too far again. Yep. You know what? Let's do that. Oh. Let's get that patched up so that way we're not having so much zigzags. Sometimes you don't want it so much zigzags in your building. Because it just looks weird if you have too many zigzags. Alright, let's get this all designed. And then this is the tower, so we need to get that designed. This is just a frame around the island. We don't have to actually necessarily use it as like the building deal, but we can to add a big texture building. See, it's just there's so much zigzags on this island. It's not straight. So we're gonna have to patch like some of this up like that just to make it not look so much zigzag. We don't want like zigzag, 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 because it would look weird. Alright, so we're gonna do it like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's kind of what we're designing. So this is our outline of our base. Why does it look like a Batman symbol? That is so creepy. It does. It kind of looks like a Batman symbol, guys. Alright, so now it's time to get started. Since we got the outline of the design, we need to start building. Now, this is a tower, so this has 2 doors and a block. So let's go with a blue door on this side and a pink door on that side, and let's do the block like that. That way you have a deal. We're doing cotton candy type colors because it would add a nice color. Alright, first start we want to do is do the edge corners like that, and we're going to start with the corners all blue right now. Just start with that to add a nice color and texture to it. We're going to do all that. We're just starting now, so we're getting the feel of what we're actually building. No, we don't need that one. We need that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then do that one, that one. The creeper tried to jump up here. We want to at least a little bit of the design. Get out of here, you stupid idiot. Alright, so this is kind of what we're doing. We're designing it a little bit, trying to get to see what we want to do. Now we want to take the pink and we want to do it like that and like that. So that way it's that way, and then do this way, and then 2 blocks and then 1 block like that. And then we want to do it the same way here, 2 blocks, and then it'll be the block here and then the block here, I think, because this one should be blue. So it's kind of look like that. So we're gonna get the tower started building. Now the tower, you want to use, you can use glass, you can use rails. In this one we're gonna use a I think what we're gonna use is, since we use black and we use pink, I think we're gonna use like a purple type color. Let's see how this looks. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. Let's do a purple glass on that. Purple glass all the way around, so that way we can, you know, see what we're doing. Now this is the bottom of that tower. We're gonna start getting that up. Now we gotta do different colors on this. We can't do the same color. We gotta do a different. Add a little bit of pizzazz on it. And then go with the pink here on that. This one blue, and then this one has to be blue too, because otherwise it would just, you can't do pink on pink and just look weird. Blue on that, and then blue on that. On that one, and this one, since it's blue, pink, pink, and pink here, and then pink here, and here, and here, here, and then this one's gonna have to be blue. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that one blue and that one pink. That way it doesn't look still. So far this is what it looks like right now. We're actually working on it. So we're gonna do pink, pink, and then pink and pink like that. Add a dill. That's kind of what our tower is gonna look like right now. Now we gotta get on this. So this is where it gets a little challenging. Oops, I think I just built that. You can do all pink, whichever you want to do, which is kind of what we're trying to do, is all pink here. And then the windows here, here, and then we're going to do pink here, and then all pink here. And then we'll do, see all that, that's all, I think that's all, yeah, that's all that. Then we'll do a window here, and then we'll do all pink here, and all pink here, all pink here, and this one right here, window, and window, and then a window on that one. And then we could do a window on both of those, and then just do all pink on this. Like that. Look at that. So, it's going to look pretty good. I think the black really works good. Tell me what you think about the black in the comments. I think it looks good. But this is our tower. We could look out. We're going to build this as like a investigational tower, kind of. Alright, now we got to do blue. Oh, went too far on that. That goes pink. And then we'll do a double glass here. Pink on that, and then blue, and then pink on that. You can't do the same colors like together, because it would look, you can't tell. And then this one, do the double pane glass. Like that, and then we'll do that, and then all blue, pink on that. See, otherwise, I mean, you could do like a blue like that for the angles if you want. It just, I want to add a pizzazz. Oh, dang it, I keep destroying that one block that I'm trying not to destroy. Now this one, like that, and then this one, pink, 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 pink. Oh, I missed one. That needs to be pink. Or actually, you know what? Let's do a glass that one, so that way it looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Pink on that, all like that, and then yeah, the glass. Oh, that one's too far. Pink on that, like that, and then let's go with that, and then let's go with another glass. And then all the pink like that, all the blue like that, like that. So that's kind of what we're doing. That's kind of what we're starting off with. Now, since we already did pink and blue, we can't do pink and blue again because it would just look like we're crazy. And we already did purple, so we're going to get rid of the purple glass and we're going to do a different color. I think since we already did the purple, I think we're going to do a, since we already did blue, I think we should do Yeah, I think we should do light pink. I think, let me see how this looks. Not too bad actually, to be honest. Alright, our next color is gonna be a black. We're gonna do all of it black. No like skip colors. We're just doing all black. Dang it, that went too far. Keep hitting it too far because I think the island's super big and it's not. Black really works good with a lot of colors, and I think we should add some white in this, at least for the floor or something. Add some colors of white in it. Let's go with like that, and let's go with like that, and boom. Got our outline, we got our design. It doesn't look too bad actually, to be honest. But this is just a fresh start, so we're gonna keep working on it. Now I think we need to get some white. So I'm gonna use a block of quartz, or you can use concrete. We're doing quartz because I think it's a little bit brighter. Yeah, it will stand out. We're gonna do that for the ground here. At least in the base right here. I think we're gonna have to destroy the doors because I think we're gonna have to do those. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. So we're gonna have to destroy the doors. I think it's blue, this one. No. Paint like that, yeah. Dude, that blue door looks so much like, it's literally blending in. It's so crazy. You might not find the blue door. I want to destroy the ground underneath. How do you do that? How do you destroy the ground underneath even though you aim up? Gonna do a white with the black. It has a nice color. And we're gonna finish it out. Like that. And boom, we got our quartz. That really brightens it up because if you look in the outside, it actually kind of brightens it up. We still got all this grass to actually finish up, but we're going to start on this. Now, since we got that covered, we got to do the next color. It was pink on that one, and then it was blue, and then it was pink, and then it was... The door's not going to be helpful. What was the next color? Okay, so that one's blue. Alright, we're doing blue. We're doing blue on all the colors that are pink here, so that we get an idea of what we're actually doing. Yeah, what was the last color here? I think that was blue. I'm gonna start working on the next deal. Like that. We want it like that, so that way we have an idea of kind of similar, like what we're actually doing. Oh, can't do that one. That all has to be blue. And then that has to be, yeah, that has to be like that. And then that and that. And then that will be that. And then what's this one? Okay, that's that. It's that one, that one. And that one will be like that. Stop getting rid of that. And since we already got a window there, we're going to place the windows again here. Like that. And see, we're going to do the windows here and here like we did on the bottom one. And then we're going to place it here and here like the other one. And do the same on this side. Similar on every single side that we've got to do. Let's go red, let's go blue, let's go blue, let's go blue, blue, red. Kind of like that. We're gonna stop at this tower here because we're just gonna patch it up. It already got dark, so I don't think we need the doors anymore. We might just hang on to them for a little bit. I think we're done with the which one are we done? We'll put the map aside. I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do. So I kind of want to do a different type of. I want to add that. I don't know why. That just stands out. That deal. But I think what I'm going to do is this cherry pink for the roof. So let's finish up this tower before we actually like finish the whole other, because we got like so much work to do on this island. I think I figured out what we're gonna name this, the Cotton Candy Island. Let's see, was it a black on that? Did we do black on that? Okay, I think it was what the other color. Man, we already got mobs in here, that's not good. There we go. Look at that. It looks a little weird, but that's alright. I want to. Get that all taken care of. That's actually about like that, because that way we can actually... We're almost done with the tower. We still got to do the inside of the tower, but it's okay. Let's go with the pink on that. Let's go with... I got to place the grass so that way I can actually get the building there. I think there's a mob waiting at the door to get in the tower. I got a lot to do, so bear with me. But we're going to do that, finish that up like that, and then do this again. There we go, like that. But here's the difference. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this here, and then do the blue. That way it adds a different texture to that building. And let's get some torches. I don't have any torches with me. I think what we'll do is we'll actually do, instead of the torches like we normally do, I think, whoa, they got different color deals now. That's amazing. I think we might use a lantern. Maybe like a blue soul lantern. Let's see how that looks. It's not bright at all, to be honest. I don't think the torches are really going to be like the useful. I think one reason why the torches aren't as bright is because they're made from iron. Wait, there's a copper torch? Hold up. That don't look too bad. Yeah, that don't look too bad at all. It's green, so it has a nice color. Put a torch there. Torch in the middle of that one. Middle of that one. Let's get the middle of that one. And let's do it on these sides. Boom, adds another color to it. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's get the windows lightened up. I think there's one on the outside. Yeah, there's one somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. I don't think there's any on here, so we might have to put some on the corners just to lighten them up. We just need our little building a little bit brighter so that we can see it. I think we did one on this side, yeah. There's one there. But that, I think that brightens it up pretty much good. Let's put one right there. So it brightens it up. We still got a lot of mobs in here, but that's alright. We're gonna finish this roof up. Now the tower is pretty much done. We did a cotton candy type color deal. A lot of the women will probably be like, "Oh, that looks nice. I don't want that." That's alright. We're gonna finish it up with getting this all done and taking care of that. But see, there's that again. We got to take that out so we can build the pink here and the pink. I need that. I don't need the door. I need that. Yeah, I need the pink so I can get the pink on it. Like that. Yeah, I want the pink. I think that's the second one. So this one will be on the top. We're gonna do the pink and black. gonna do the stairs all the way around, so it has a nice, you know, covering to our house. Now, just to warn you, this is a massive house, so it might take you a lot longer. Like, if you're trying to do this in survival, I probably would not do this in survival because of how long it will take you just to do it. But if you do, that's up to you. That's 100% up to you. Oh, we missed one. Yeah, that's where the glass is supposed to go. Because we need to make sure we block out that so we know where the glass is going to be at. Got one there. Probably should have been an iron golem to actually like take care of some of these mobs, but I didn't. I think I missed one over here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I missed those. That way we can get to. Oh, I missed those. I was supposed to miss those. There we go, like that. And get that, like that. Boom. It looks beautiful already. Alright, let's get the second level done so we can get this almost done. That's what the second. So the secondary, the bottom one is pink. Alright, with the purple glass. The top one's the pink one. Let's get to this. Like that. We want to know if it's actually going to work like that, so where we can actually do it. Also, if we can jump up. Perfect. Okay. You kind of want to make sure that we know exactly, like, how much level we have so that we were not like jumping up and hitting our head with the dill, you guys know what I mean. Alright, let's get the torches on that and let's get working on the dill. Do I need a creep? I need an ocelot. I'm gonna spawn it, see if I can spawn an ocelot. Oh yeah, kill that creeper. Alright, let me get an iron golem too, because I'm tired of all the mobs and stuff. I think I'm gonna spawn an honor, man. Where is that? Snow golem. Copper golem spawn egg. I actually want to try that out. What is he? Like, is he friendly or something? Like, I've never actually seen it. He's a new update, so I'm kind of like. Is there new tadpole? A greaser. Happy gas. Alright, let's get some iron golems. Let's get at least 2. Oh, he's like a little village. I'm gonna spawn 2 more just to protect it. So I don't actually die. He looks so cute. Look at this. Yo guys, tell me what y'all think about this guy. He looks so cute. He's so cute. This is a new upgrade character. I just updated mine because I haven't played in a while, so I updated it, and this is the new one. He looks so cute. Apparently, these ocelots are a piece of crap because they don't friggin' kill the dill. I think I'm supposed to tame them, but I gotta remember how to tame them. I think it's with fish. I want them to kill the iron, not the island golem, but I want them to kill the creepers. I had to stop and think of what the heck they're called anymore, cause ooh, whoa, there's restin'. Like, what the heck is a restin'? Where's the fish? I want to say it's this pink one. Let me see. Attack this thing. You lazy cat. Attack it. Oh, that cat. No, stop mating. Oh my gosh. Well, we have another cat. Congratulations. You go take this guy. Get him. Ocelots are literally supposed to kill creepers, and they're not even doing their job. Wow. Alright, back to the house, guys. I'm sorry about that. Back to the house. Let's get this roof on the lower level so we can get done. Dang it, stop doing that. I know you can use pretty much any color. I use the white and the black because the white and black pretty much they can go with any color. And besides, I think the black really outstands the pink. I think I might have to kill the creeper myself. I don't think the ocelots are really gonna actually do it. Let's get the secondary level done so we can get this all accomplished. Well, we're using the cherry blossom wood on the top because it's a lighter pink than the actual hot pink. You can add any color you want. We did the cherry blossom because it's a nice, it adds a nice homey feel, I guess, to be honest. Oh yeah, we need to build the ladder to get up here. I keep forgetting. Yes, before we forget and patch up everything, we're gonna do this corner section to get up because otherwise we'll forget. It's a long deal. Okay, let's get the ladders in. And let's do this. Alright, down, down. Okay. You're probably thinking, oh, what about this? That, we're not gonna forget it. We're not forgetting, dude. We're not forgetting. Alright, let's get the torches up here, because there's already mobs spawning in, because it's too dark in here. There's already arrows. Yeah, we can't let all the mobs in here. Well, that was just really weird in the bottom, dude, to hear that. There we go. I still gotta get rid of those creepers. Apparently, those guys are not gonna get rid of the creepers at all. So I gotta go take care of them. I'm gonna kill these ocelots. They're not really helpful at all. Sorry, I don't like doing that, but they're not helpful at all. I spawned them so that they could take care of the creepers and not even doing their job. I'm gonna keep the little guy, the little copper guy. Oh yeah, I'm keeping him. He's so cute. He is so cute. I don't know if he's actually friendly in survival. I haven't tested it, but I probably should. Alright, let's get the grass all done around the house. Let's get this done. Now, it's going to take a while because we already just decided that we were going to do all the cobblestone deal. So before we work on the top section of the building, we're going to do the bottom floor. With this white quartz. Oh, crap. Apparently I missed a hole there. Oh, sorry, little guy. Oh, sorry. Could y'all move a little bit? Sorry, little buddy. I just need to be able to do the floor real quick. Crap, dang, I didn't realize the water was that close. So we're gonna get the ground done first before we work on the second level. As you know, we already did the tower, got the roof on the tower. Stop doing that. Get that, and then get this. We're doing the white, all four of these colors to do a different deal, but it also has a nice texture to your house to add different colors. Let's get this done. Let's get that done. Let's get that taken care of. We got a lot of floor to patch up, but we're using the quartz because it's a bright white. I mean, we can do the concrete, but that concrete, to me, the white concrete, just doesn't seem bright enough. There we go, get that taken care of. Look at that, we already getting the nice floor in. It's not as bright as what we want, so what we're going to do is we're going to put something a little bit crazy in here. So we're going to do it a little bit different. Instead of using all white down there, we're going to actually add some glowstone. Some nice glowstone in the dill. But hang on. Sorry, dude. But you get in my way, dude. Alright, so we're going to patch that up. I'm going to get all this lined out. So like all this outliner with the white. Like that. Got all this dirt gone through over here. Get that patched up because we don't need that. Alright, let's get that white. Oh, messed it up again. Let's get this. But here's the interesting part. Once we get this row done right here, there we go, watch this. That guy's just so cute. I'm sorry, but he's just so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay, so like that, we're gonna get that done. We're doing another level on this side. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do glowstone right here and here. Because it's so dark in this still, we need a little bit brightening up. Like that. Adds a nice style. Now you can do it to where it's white and then do white again. Or you can do row glowstone. It don't matter. We just needed the glowstone in the wood because we can't really see well and the torches aren't really doing it. But the glowstone's actually way brighter. So that's what we're going to do for the floor. We're going to add some glowstone. Since we already did that row, we're going to do this. See how there's a dark spot here? All you have to do is take out this and do this. It'll just brighten it up. You don't have to do it necessarily like I did, but I'm doing it that way just so I can see. There's a lot of grass in this building. I didn't realize how big this village or the island was until I started building. I'm gonna do another row before I do the glowstone again. So let's get that, and then we're gonna do it like that. There's a witch outside. I can hear it, guys. I don't know if you can do. I don't know where she's at. I think she might. That's a spider, but I don't know where the witch is at. I heard her. So we want to get that texture like that. We want to get all that done like that. We're almost done with the actual interior. Now you can actually add furniture in it. I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to show you how to build it. You can add furniture however you want to design it. That's up to you. You can even change up the design to actually do it. Because if I teach you all of how to, where to place the furniture and all that, that's just so much. It's not so much to do, it's just, I don't think I really want to stay like 3 hours to see how to actually build a house. It's just a lot of time, effort. Alright, let's get the glowstone on this side again. Get out of that way, creeper. Or pillager. I don't even give a crap what you are anymore. Just get out of my way. Boom, like that. See how we did a row like that? Yeah. See, we did it too much, too close. So we have to place the block here. Actually that one is fine because that one is. Oh, see, crap! And not again with this stupid. Like that, and then we'll do the white pane here, pane here, pane here. Like that, and then do it all the way around. Actually, that row can actually be the actual. I just realized that. Like that. You want to get the floor like that. Let's go with the glowstone again. You can add different designs. I did a weird design. I don't even know what design I did. But that's what it looks like. It's a weird design. You can add different designs if you want. You can even just do a row like that, just in the middle or Dell, whichever one. But I just did a weird design. Alright, so we got the floor done. Now we're working on the top level. Okay, there she is. She's trying to get a spawn on the the pillager, or the, freaking gosh, Leash, I'm so tongue-tied right now. I had to take care of her. Alright, so let's get the next level. And the next level is the black, so we're going to do all black on that. Let's get this top level done. Look at that, beautiful. We're gonna get the black all outlined. And then once the black is done on the second level, we'll be actually getting the roof on, which would be a cherry blossom wood. Which will look pretty good, guys, to be honest. I think this house is actually going to come out nice. And there's the final block to the second level. Now this is a big, massive house, so you can do whatever you want. Let's get to the, okay, let's get to the adding the roof on. Yeah, see, that doesn't interfere with that. That's kind of what I wanted to see, if it would interfere with the windows, because I don't want it interfering with the windows and maybe like causing it to not work properly. And lining up the torches, making sure they're all equally. I missed one down there. Let's get some torches up there. Okay, that's all done because that's taken care of. Let's get some torches on the ends. Something like that, you know. Add some color to the outside. That way it's more bright so you can actually see. You want to be able to see your house from kind of a mile away, so that way if you get lost or you just don't know where you're going. Oh, there's one. I missed one right there. Yeah. Don't want to miss any blocks because it might throw your whole house off. Dang, that is not wanting to do what I want to do. There it goes. I think it might be day 3 or 4 on this house, to be honest. Come on, work for me. There it goes. Now it will work for me. You gotta get it to where it works. Like that, and then get the last couple pieces in like that, and boom. So this is what it's looking like so far. Now you don't have to do it all necessarily pink. If you don't want to, you can do a different color roof, whatever color roof you want. And what I'm going to do is, since I've already used the pink and I've in the color, I'm going to use a different color. So what I'm going to do is I'm between this color here and this color here. That's my deal right now, is between two blues. Because this blue looks really beautiful with it, but then there's this blue that has a nice dimmer to it. You know what? I think I just figured it out. I think I'm going to go with the dark blue here. And I'm going to add it all the way around. Like that. See, there's a problem right there. See that glitch right there? Yeah, not a problem. Fix it. Find a way to fix it. You gotta find a way to move around. If there's a block missing, sometimes you just gotta figure it out and just work with it. Okay, like that, like that. Get rid of that block. I think this might be like a green. It looks green. Doesn't really look blue.